Good morning everyone, Gadget here, and in this video we're going to take a first look at the Fuji X-T200. Let's get this started. Welcome back everyone, and before I get started, if you haven't already, consider subscribing to the channel and turn on notifications so you know when a new video comes out. We have a ton of content on the way, but I'll get to that later. First, the X-T200 from Fujifilm. This is a really interesting camera. It's coming out shortly after the X-A7, and when we were sitting in our meeting, I asked the obvious question: is this just an X-A7 with a viewfinder? No, it's not. This actually packs a lot more. Let me talk about the main differences here. You do get that OLED viewfinder. You also bring that 16:9 fully articulating screen from the X-A7 along with a lot of the features. They have that same new sensor that they bring along, 24 megapixels in the APS-C format. But what really stands out is the upgrades that are made across the board that differentiate this product enough from the X-A7. Let's start with the body. You have an accentuated grip that has a more premium leather finish on the front. Now, there is a bit of a difference when you feel it from the back to the front, but that being said, when you're holding this camera, it just feels a little bit more secure. Yes, it is a smaller footprint, so if you have these large lobster cracking hands, it won't be as comfortable, but compared to the X-T100, this is a considerable improvement. Further to this, you have a microphone jack as well as USB-C and HDMI out on this camera. And why that's important is now you'll be able to charge your camera on the go, be able to bring live audio in, as well as take video out into a monitor if you want to. So while this is an entry-level solution from Fujifilm, you have a lot of premium features for anyone that wants to graduate into a mirrorless camera. If you've been making content on your phone and you're looking for that first mirrorless solution, well, Fuji has made a compelling argument with the X-T200. Compared to its predecessor, there's been significant upgrades to the video functionality on the X-T200. You're gonna get better 4K footage and better Full HD footage because of the higher bit rates that are coming out of this sensor. Further to that, if you're following fast-moving objects, you're gonna get a little bit less rolling shutter. And I should also say that you have built-in digital image stabilization. It's not mechanical, so it's not gonna be to that degree, but in my testing, it proved to be something that was pretty good. You can't use it with all the video formats, but it's still something nice to have for casual recording or even vlogging. Now, this is the improved Bayer sensor from Fujifilm. It's not their X-Trans, so you don't get all the features you'd get from their premium cameras with respect to photography, like some of the film simulations. That being said, there's still a ton of value here for someone that's looking to graduate into a mirrorless camera. If I could summarize, I gotta say the creative ceiling for this product is really, really high. Now, I talked about it in the X-A7 video. The user interface is designed for someone that's coming over from a mobile device. It is more user-friendly in that regard with the icons and how you navigate the camera. So if you are a professional photographer or even an enthusiast photographer, it might be a little junior for you. That being said, you can still go back to manual and still take over some of the controls to your heart's desire. Does that even make sense? Who says heart's desire? That being said, you can bring this into a manual mode and take over more of the settings and bring on more of those responsibilities to you as the user. In my brief time with this camera, I was left pretty impressed. They made a compelling product that really shows you what an entry-level product can look like in 2020 for content creators. For someone that's looking to get into the space but doesn't want to shell out an arm and a leg for a camera solution. With the X-T200, you have a lot of the premium features that have come down from their premium cameras, namely the face and eye detection, and this thing worked reliably. When I was in poorly lit environments, it was still able to keep up with my head and capture the footage I was looking for. While you might not get all the premium features like 4K 60 or F-Log in this camera, these are really things that are not designed for the consumer that's about to buy a camera like this. The X-T200 will be available in late February for $899 Canadian body only, and it'll arrive in dark silver, silver, and champagne. The X-T200 looks to answer that question of what my first mirrorless camera should be. And for a lot of people watching, this may be it. Most importantly, let me know what you think about the X-T200. Does it make a really good argument for that first mirrorless camera? Or is there something else that you're keeping an eye out for? Let me know in the comments below. My name's Gadget. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.